knocking my already thrown stuff across the room. He leaves the change room right after. This little incident was the beginning of Jake making my high school life miserable. The next day, he had gotten his friends in my homeroom class to trash my locker. Words like slow, runt, 100-meter splash were written in paint, and there were scratch marks all over my lock. I look back on how this incident now and wonder why I didn't go to a teacher or adult for help. Maybe I was afraid of Jake and his gang getting more mad.
I was standing at the stairwell carrying on to my next class where all of a sudden I heard a faint laughter, and I was given a push down the stairs. I could hear their laughter fading away when I felt a pressurizing pain on my back, and at that moment I caught a glimpse of a person, Jake, the same grade 12 runner. I blacked out and awoke in the hospital. It wasn't until my injury, no, not a broken leg or arm, and it wasn't a broken nose either, but instead it was my back. And I know that this wasn't some careless accident, but it was planned by someone who wanted me to fail and not reach my goal. And I know who that someone may be. Jake. That name stuck into my mind. Just thinking about it made me infuriated. I can't believe that no good senior did it on purpose, just so I can't participate in the finals, and just so he could win. I wanted to tackle him and pay for what he did, but I couldn't because I was unable to move. I was paralyzed. As the days were increasing, my determination was decreasing. I was stuck in the hospital for who knows how long.
I lost all faith in myself. I just couldn't believe what was happening, and I stayed sulking and wondering why it was all happening to me. All I ever did was dream, and all I ever wanted to do was achieve my goal and be proud of myself. I didn't have the courage to get up on my feet and participate in that race. I just let the sadness consume me. However, I decided to let bygones be bygones when I heard on the announcements that there were track and field tryouts coming soon. I decided it was about time to get myself together because everything that I went through was 3 years ago and it was all in the past. But now's the time I have to work towards my goal. I was determined to have fun my last year of high school and take home the Champions Trophy. The only thing standing between my goal and I was what I believed in. If I believed that I could do it, then I will definitely be able to do it. I'm in a much better place now, mentally and physically. Fortunately and luckily, with months spent in the hospital, medication, and treatment, I wasn't paralyzed anymore. The doctors couldn't believe it and said that it was truly a miracle.
After hearing the news of the track team tryouts, I trained and worked really hard. It was a bit tough at first because my body wasn't used to it, but I knew I had it in me. A month passed by, and then came the day of the tryouts. I was nervous, anxious, happy, and excited, all at the same time. I was pretty content with myself at the tryouts. Now, I was just waiting to see if I made the team. The next day after school, I went to check the list outside of the gym, and seeing my name on the list made me so proud. I almost shed tears. I knew that it was from here on out where the real challenge really starts.
Finals were 3 months away, and I knew that my hard work and determination will lead me to my success. My mindset was my goal, and now I was ready for any challenge that was to come my way. Almost every day after school, I would train after I got my homework done. I attended every practice and practiced even more outside of school. Drop and give me 20, my coach said to us one practice. I loved that burning sensation inside my arms as I got down to do the push-ups. As I trained and worked super hard, time flew by so fast, I didn't even realize.
We had one day till our final race. That afternoon practice was rough, but that was when we had to work our hardest. Okay, boys, I know you have it in you. With the passion and progress I see in you boys, I know that we will definitely win the championship cup, said Mr. Lansing. That night, I went home feeling all of emotions. I couldn't sleep thinking of what would happen tomorrow. The next morning, my eyes opened, and I thought to myself, the day is finally created using Powtoon.